And now it's time for
the Pinball Show. The Pinball Show.
What's up, everyone? I'm Bobby.
And I'm Rose.
And welcome to the Pinball Show.
Your monthly inside scoop on digital pinball from Zen Studios.
And we hope you're all having an awesome summer.
Yeah, we missed you in July, but since then, Zen has released a brand new original table on Pinball FX Early Access, Grim Tales.
In Grim Tales, survive your very own fairy tale by reliving 7 of the Brothers Grimm's classic stories.
And that's not all that happened. Last week, a pair of Star Wars pinball tables joined Zen Pinball Party on Apple Arcade.
That's right, Star Wars Pinball Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, and Star Wars Pinball The Clone Wars joined the ever-growing table library available in Zen Pinball Party.
In Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, relive your favorite moments in pinball form as your favorite Rebellion heroes stave off Imperial attacks on Hoth in the asteroid field and at Cloud City on Bespin.
In the Clone Wars, join Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano as they battle the most dangerous Sith assassins in the galaxy.
And both of those tables are available on Zen Pinball Party with your Apple Arcade subscription.
So stay tuned to Zen Pinball Party as new table releases are in store in the near future.
Speaking of new table releases, how about a new table announcement?
100 years ago, a satellite detected an object, an ancient starship. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves: Higara, our home. The massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. The promise of the guide stone united the entire population. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
Hi pinball fans, I'm Anna, designer at Zen Studios. My previous works are Curse of the Mummy and Trolls, and now I have taken on the task of bringing the acclaimed strategy game, Homeworld, to pinball form. On this table, you are tasked to find a legendary place called Higara, your original home. Following a star chart, find on an ancient tablet. You will need to guide your fleet and your mothership on a perilous journey through space. We have worked with Gearbox Entertainment to include the original music, sounds and models of the Homeworld Remastered Collection to bring the most authentic experience. In the main modes of the table, which were inspired by the original Homeworld campaign chapters, you will be tasked to dodge the space debris with your ball, gather up enemy ships for salvage, and protect the mothership from a huge meteor or intercept trajectory. The Wizard mode drops you in a huge space battle where the Titan flagship appears. You will have to send out ships to counter it with well-placed shots to stop its advance and gain big points. You might see some unique toys that landed on this table. For example, the middle of the table has a roulette-like contraption which serves to build up your research ship. If you target it enough, it will turn into a locking mechanism and start the mode, while during the mode it acts as a spin disc. Another one is this oddly shaped diverter, which can send your balls randomly 2 ways and also acts as a ball lock. I hope you have many hours of fun on this table, and I will see you on the leaderboards.
Hey everyone, it's good to be here with you today. Before I jump in, I want to give a shout out to Anna. Thank you for walking us through the Homeworld pinball table. It looks fantastic. And a big thank you to David on our video production team for putting that trailer together. I have to say, I think it's one of the best pinball trailers I've ever seen, and it's probably one of the best ones we've ever made. So awesome job on that. I'm really excited about that table. Of course, it comes out today, so you can play it. Pinball FX Early Access is an opportunity for experimentation and trying new things and changing things when we want to do so. So one of the things I want to address first is the technical aspect of Homeworld's release. You've just heard that it's releasing to the Epic Game Store as opposed to the Pinball FX in-game store. So chalk this up to an opportunity for us to experiment the way that we release content to you. And we're going to see, what we can do with this. All right, so for the next part of today's update, I kind of wanted to recap where we are with Pinball FX Early Access. And that starts with where we started and where we've come for this year. It's been an awesome year. The team has worked so hard. I think that our publishing pipeline has really become very stable. We are releasing a new table every month since March, and that's continuing as far as we can see. So great job to the table development team and all of our designers and people working on content. The platform team has been working super hard to bring new features like the tournament system and user-generated events. They constantly release bug fixes and patches, and the overall platform is very stable. It's been optimized and it's looking really good. I know we're still waiting on a few big moments. You're all waiting for news on Pinball Royale. You're waiting for news on our console plans, including cross-platform features and cross-commerce system. Well, I can tell you there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Conversations with Sony, with Microsoft, with Nintendo. There's a lot going on, but it's looking really awesome. However, we're not able today to make like big announcements or news or confirm things. And so I realize that this kind of can become a little painful and maybe annoying to you who, you want to come every month and you want the big news, and we can only bring it to you when it's ready to go and packaged. So what we're going to do between now and the rest of 2022 is change the strategy of the way we bring you news. And that means the Pinball Show is going to change formats a little bit. One thing I know that is happening every month is a brand new table. That is happening. And I know that there's some amount of news and updates, and sometimes they're hard for us to time with the show. So what we want to do is we're committing to probably a mini version of the Pinball Show every month between now and the end of the year, where you're going to get the new table announcement and you're going to get the deep dive from the designer or somebody else at Zen who's involved and really passionate about that table. So you can expect that news. And then if there's any other bits that we can attach to that, just to keep you updated and posted as what's happening here at Zen, we'll package that in. But for some of these really big events, such as Pinball Royale and the big console news and the Pinball FX official launch, 2 consoles and on Epic Game Store, what we're going to do is package together some really big, meaty shows. We're going to cover all the details. We're going to, not try to spoon feed it to you in little bits and pieces. We really want to cover the whole topic and give you something that's solid. So that's the changes for communication between now and the end of the year. I think we can probably give you a little bit further look on the table release graphics so you can know what to expect, whether it's a new Williams game or a Zen Original or some new licensed partnership. So we'll give you a little peek of that and let you, look further into the future. Just rest assured, we are working very hard. There's still a lot of big moments to come in 2022, and we're going to bring it to you the right way when we're prepared and ready. All right, a few other things for today that are important and I wanted to cover with you. A lot of you are asking about very specific remaster content. This would be Marvel Pinball, Bethesda, Aliens vs. Pinball, and Balls of Glory. Yes, these games are in production. No, I do not have a date for you or a schedule for their release just yet, but as soon as we have those, we will let you know when to expect those remasters to hit. Let's see, Williams Pinball on mobile. This would be on iOS and Google Play. I'm letting you know that from this point going forward, we're not going to be releasing any new tables to Williams Pinball Mobile. So those new Williams games that we've released in Pinball FX Early Access, they're not going to that platform. We do have plans for mobile. We will be making announcements at some point soon. And once that's ready, we'll let you know. But that's the current status for Williams Pinball Mobile. Now, I know I've covered a lot of points today, and you probably have more questions. So go ahead and go over to our Reddit following this episode. I'm going to be there answering questions. And I think my good friend Akosh is going to be as well. And I'm actually going to send it over to him for the next part of the show. So thank you all. Hope to talk to you again soon, and stay safe. Thank you.
And now it's time for Let's Ask Akosh.
Hey everybody, isn't Homeworld awesome? I'm super excited to get into the top 100 of this table just to set realistic goals for myself. I would like to give a big shout out to one of our up and coming creators, NewLeaf88. He has a bunch of cool videos on his channel and many about pinball. Check out his Pinball FX table release videos, his Pinball FX tournament videos, or get his take on the very best of VPX tables. Alright, I was really quick today. Back to you, Bobby and Rose.
Thanks, Akosh. We love that guy.
And thank you all for joining us today.
If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel.
And we hope to see you next month.
Until then, everyone, we'll catch you on the flip side.
The Pinball Show.